Wang tries practicing his teleportation with the system, but he soon runs out of energy, so he almost falls off the edge of a building. The system tells him that its energy reserves have almost been depleted, so it is going to have to limit the teleportation to once a minute. Wang decides to take a break from teleportation practice for now since it'd be bad that he ran out of energy 1,000 feet in the air. The system tells him that there's a safer way to practice because, in theory, he should be able to use his powers to see everything within 15 meters. Wang decides to give it a try, and with his new power, he is able to see his bedroom, a couple in bed, and one of his neighbors while she's in the bathtub. This feels wrong, so Wang stops using the power on his apartment building and tries scanning the garden instead, but he gets scared when a cat locks eyes with him. Wang ends up falling to his knees, so the system warns him that if he keeps using his teleportation and sensory enhancements, then he will run out of energy. For a beginner, Wang is pretty good at controlling his powers, but his body isn't used to burning so much energy, so he ends up passing out. A few hours later, Wang wakes up in his bed and he realizes he might have overdone it with the training last night, so he will be more careful from now on. The system brought Wang back to his room after he passed out because he needs a lot of rest. Wang suddenly realizes he can no longer hear the system's voice in his head and asks what's going on. The system explains that staying bonded with Wang's body consumes energy, and he can't let Wang die from energy exhaustion because he would disappear too. That makes sense to Wang, but he's still having a hard time believing that he has superpowers now. He tries searching for information about the cube on the internet, but unfortunately, there's no Indian guy with a tutorial for this, so he's going to have to figure it out on his own. Just then, he receives a message from Yao, and she's asking him if he wants to have lunch with her tomorrow. Wang is excited at first, but then he remembers what Sun Jun did to him, and he swears that he will make him regret it. But not right now, because he still runs out of energy way too quickly.